more than a month has passed, the Israeli military operations in Gaza have continued to expand, with recent attacks on several refugee camps, including Al-Mawasi and Nusrat, causing massive casualties. At this moment, what Gaza needs is a hope for peace. Military operations will only cause more casualties among innocent civilians. They will not create conditions conducive to the rescue of hostages. We urge Israel to immediately cease all military operations in Gaza and to stop the collective punishment of the people of Gaza. Countries with major influence should make earnest and responsible efforts to push the parties to come up with the political will to implement relevant resolutions of this Council. Expanding humanitarian access is an urgent need to ease the current situation. The humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza is a man-made disaster. Hunger should not be weaponized, nor humanitarian issues politicized. The closure of the floating pier has once again made it clear that land transportation routes are the most effective means to expand humanitarian access at scale, for which there's no substitute. Humanitarian agencies, including UNRWA, have built the last lifeline for the people of Gaza. We condemn the attacks on humanitarian agencies and its personnel and call for a thorough investigation of relevant incidents and seek accountability. China urges Israel to fulfill its obligations under international humanitarian law by lifting the blockade and opening all land crossings in Gaza so as to ensure a rapid, safe, and large-scale entry of humanitarian supplies and into Gaza and their safe and orderly distribution, while cooperating fully with the United Nations and other humanitarian actors. The two-state solution is the only viable way to resolve the Middle East question. Over the past decades, the Palestinian-Israeli situation has been repeatedly caught up in turmoil and tension. The root cause of it all is the fact that the two-state solution has not been implemented and the Palestinian people's national rights to independent statehood not guaranteed. Gaza is the Gaza of Palestine and the Gaza of the Palestinian people. Discussions on the post-war governance of Gaza must be based on reaching a political solution rather than adopting a piecemeal crisis management. It is vital to respect the will of the Palestinian people and address the legitimate concerns of regional countries. China firmly supports the establishment of an independent state of Palestine and the approach of a Palestine governed by Palestinians, and calls for the convening of a larger, more authoritative and more effective international peace conference and for establishing a concrete timetable and roadmap for the implementation of the two-state solution. President, the current conflict in Gaza is having a growing impact on the situation beyond its confines. The situation in the Middle East is increasingly precarious and worrisome. China calls on all parties to exercise calm and restraint, refrain from actions that exacerbate tensions, and work together to prevent a conflagration that could engulf the entire Middle East region. Together with others, China will continue to work tirelessly to bring an early end to the fighting in Gaza, alleviate the humanitarian catastrophe, and implement the two-state solution. Thank you, President.
I thank the representative of China for his statement, and I now give the floor to the representative of the United Kingdom.
Thank you, President, and I thank CDC Rattray for delivering the SG's briefing. 9 months